Would you tell your man your real body count, or you?
To be honest, a real man is not going to ask a real woman her body count. It's not important. If you want to know about how many men I slept with in the past, so that can make you insecure, so that can make you feel like you're not enough, so that can make you feel like you're not great enough, that's on you. If you want to know, go ahead and ask, but I'm going to look at you differently afterwards, because what my past got to do with you and what we got going on in the future.
Things that you've gone through in your childhood can really affect what you go through in relationships, and it can affect your partner.
So you said that the past defines a person. Body count. Do you think a woman's body count matters?
No. I feel like her past is her past.
So here's where the logic fail is. You say that your past affects how you are in your current situation. You don't think that her past situation of having sex with those men would impact her current situation with another man?
No.
In order for you to have sex with a man, you have to like the guy to a high degree. He has to meet your standards, right? So since the dude has to meet your standard, that means every guy that you had sex with, there was emotional ties. There's a small emotional tie and a bigger emotional tie. You know the differences between it. But still, you had to like a guy. Sex for a woman, she's allowing other human beings inside her. It's much different for a man. We go in there, we smack something around, we dominate. Right? The woman is being dominated. She has to submit to multiple individuals. Now let's package this up. A promiscuous woman with a high body count. She got emotional ties with this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, 35 guys now. How do you think that doesn't affect her current situationship and her future situationship?
Okay, now I'm really understanding it.
Hey, we got her. Does body count matter?
Yeah, it does.
Yo, what's up? Check it out, man. I'm gonna just dive right into it. Okay, guys, listen to me, man. As you saw in both videos, okay? And first of all, anyone who wanted to ask for my honest to God opinion, anyone who wanted to know my opinion about the whole thing, y'all already know, I got a 2-video series on YouTube. Why does her body count matter? So check that out. But I'm gonna just kind of shorten it up with this one. Off the dump, any woman who asks, what does my body count matter? What does my sexual past matter? This and that. She is automatically telling you she is a hoe, okay? I don't care, bruh. I'm sick and tired of this shit of, we don't have time to be sensitive. And we all know these are the kind of people, the men like me, are just content creators like me who tell the raw, honest to God truth. We are the ones who get canceled. But at the end of the day, guys, come on, bruh. It's 2024. You know what I'm saying? You got you got young men who are teenagers who have this more figured out than grown ass men. And that's really pathetic. That's sad. Whenever a woman, you have to understand, bro, women play games, okay? Really, I guess everyone does, but when a woman play games, it's like, it's more sympathy behind it because we're men. You know what I'm saying? With the minute a fucking man play games, a woman is already on. It's like I tell guys, women can read men. But if a woman doesn't have a face full of tattoos, gold teeth, she doesn't speak ratchet anybody, she's not doing anything of pop culture to your face, you don't know what type of woman you with. You understand? Because if you're in love to her or else you just into her, you're going to believe anything she tells you. Just know whenever a woman does that, whenever a woman plays stupid, they are being manipulative, dude. 100%. When a woman say, well, I don't know. Well, why does it matter? Or this and that. That is her way. It may not seem like it, bro. You don't want to believe that women can be this evil. But that is her way of testing you to see how weak and pathetic and stupid you are. To see if you're just going to catch on to it. Is the whole time she's telling you that, she's in the back of her mind, she's really hesitant to just be like, are you that dumb? Are you this? Okay, yeah, you are stupid. Okay, you are dumb. That's what that's like, but y'all don't want to believe it. She knows what the fuck she's doing. Every woman knows when they lay down with a man, they know that they are taking a risk. It's just that they enjoy doing it. You understand? And don't throw this stupid shit talking about, oh, well, why is it okay for a man to do it? No one ever said it was okay for a man to do it. That's just what most of y'all are fucking attracted to. You know what I'm saying? We know that. Thanks to Eve, women want something that they're not supposed to have. Y'all are more excited by having a male whore in your life than you are by a man that's loyal. A man that's loyal, the majority, not all, but the majority y'all are bored. He's too aggravating. He's too nice. He's not spontaneous enough. He's not adventurous enough. He don't make me wonder. He don't bring enough drama to your life. You understand? Just know that, bro. Whenever a woman asks you some stupid shit like that, what does my body count matter? What does my sexual history matter? She just basically wants to know if you acknowledge that she's trash, because that's what the fuck she is. Now, this is the part that gets me with so many females, bro. Is this thing to whereas, a troubling, I had a troubling childhood. I had a troubling past. First of all, one thing that the young lady said in the video, she said that, a woman's trouble, her childhood or past will affect any relationship that she's in. That's 100% right. Duh. You ain't got to tell us that. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, with a woman, just showing you how women are so manipulating. A woman will tell you the truth about something and then switch it back around and be like, well, what does it matter though? What the fuck you mean what does it matter? Now, I'm gonna say this, okay? This may sound really jacked up to any, and I mean no disrespect to any person, any female especially, but anyone who's ever been taken advantage of sexually, who's ever been molested as a kid, who was raped, anything like that. Okay, and this may sound crazy coming from me. I have more respect for a female, for a lesbian, okay? I have more respect for a woman who's gay than I do for a woman who decided to become a hoe. First of all, both of them are choices. You are not born, either you are not born gay and you are definitely not born as a hoe, okay? But I can respect a woman more who has, you know, been molested or taken advantage of sexually in her past and just don't want, from a man, and don't want nothing to do with men, period. Don't want, because I mean, that's just how, if something hurts you or something affects you, you shouldn't want to go down that alley again. You shouldn't want to repeat that episode again. So any woman who's gay, you know what I'm saying, maybe that's the reason why I'm so attracted to female studs who secretively like guys. Not just because they pussy tight, not just because they appreciate a real dick more than they do a plastic one, but at the end of the day, to me, she's more intelligent. She's more wise. She has more value. She has more integrity than a woman that's like, you know, I just will never understand it. How can a woman be molested or raped or taken advantage of, you know, and it's like you want to grow up. You want to grow up and you want to continue practicing the behavior that you was bothered by. I don't get it, fam. And it's like I say, I'm not a woman, but I just will never understand. I've heard women even as far as saying that when they lose a loved one, when a male relative passed, when their brother passed or their daddy passed or their uncle or some male or whoever, you know, oh, that's how women grieve. Women grieve behind sex. Women, you know, it's her grieving process. You can't, what the fuck? No. Let me tell y'all something. In America especially, women are not held accountable. That is why, guys, and it's been going on for years. It's been going on ever since they was trying to destroy rap in like the early 90s. Women has just throughout history, bro, before social media, has been known saying things to defend a whole culture that does not make any fucking sense. Women say things to have men date women that have children that's not his. That makes no fucking sense. Manipulation after manipulation. Women are the only one who can get away with that. If a man manipulates a woman, it has to be done personally. A man just can't get in the public and say, well, a woman should do this, or a woman should do it, and people are just gonna fucking flock to it. Females are the only ones who have that advantage, and they shouldn't, but they do. So no, just like with drugs, fam. I'm sorry, ladies. Hey, it is what it is. But just like doing drugs, baby, your body count, your sexual hit, that is on you. That is something you wanted to do. That is something you enjoyed. You had a choice to have all those men in you. You understand? No matter the fucking circumstances. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, if you were drugged, it's like I say, back to being raped, back to being taken advantage of sexually. If you were drugged, that will make you feel so uncomfortable to ever do that, to ever be off your game like that again. You know what I mean? So it's like I say, guys, whenever a woman, she loves being a hoe, bro. Don't you dare feel sorry for that bitch. I don't care who she is. That's what she wanted to do. I tell you what, unlike a man being a male whore, when a man has a history of doing drugs, does anyone feel sorry for him? Can he go up to a woman and just make up any excuse? Oh, I started doing drugs because I wound up in debt. I lost my house, or else one of my kids died in a car accident. My wife caught breast cancer and she died. Nobody gives a fuck. No one can. And to be honest with you, for a man who's faced with so many obstacles and responsibilities 24 hours in a fucking day, I think that's more than enough for a man to do drugs. Let's be honest. Can't we see why weed is like the number one? Weed is like the new medicine. It's something that everyone does. But for a man, or me as a man who has a past of doing drugs, at the end of the day, that ain't never affect me with no relationships. First of all, the whole time I did drugs, I was single. I told you guys I would never go to someone's life and just bring baggage like that. I was single because I wanted to be single. I love being single. I didn't want to hear nobody fucking tell me, oh, well, you need to stop doing this. Baby, leave this alone. No. So I didn't step into no relationship. I didn't step into no one's life because I know what the fuck I wanted. Knew what I wanted. I wasn't about to go around looking for no handout. I wasn't about to go around looking, having some fucking sob story. You know what I'm saying? Having people have pity for me and feel sorry for me. For what? Fuck no. The entire time I've been out here in Los Angeles, ask one person who I asked for money. Anybody from New Orleans or even in California who I told to send me money. Fuck no. This was my journey. This was something I wanted. I take full responsibility of it. Period. Once again, back to these stupid ass questions. So in the video, both women asked, well, what does that matter? You know, as far as affecting your life, you have to understand something. Unlike a woman being with you being with any woman is, like I say, a friend, associate, co-worker, you know, church member, whoever. Any woman that you are around, dude, even like a female cousin, if y'all just hanging out together, know this, acknowledge this, and accept this more than anything, okay? Unlike a woman being with a man being with a woman, her past affects your present and your future. Period. Of being around her. This is why I tell guys, you can be a alpha. You could be a brother who's like financially successful. You could have businesses. You could be wealthy. You can be rich. You could be respected in the streets as a man, as an alpha. You understand? Whatever. But the minute you are seen with a woman who is careless with her body, and people know that, they know her, they don't have respect for you. Period. She affects your future. Now, after people seeing you with her, now as long as you're with her, people, now that's your future now. Oh, he's in the hoes. Oh, he like hoes. He a hoe. Oh, girl, he dealing with, well, fuck. He dating a hoe. He must be a hoe. He must love a hoe. His mama a hoe. That's how it is. Hoes have that effect. A hoe is a fucking disease. They don't just, they are what they catch. They are what they catch. They are what they catch.
They are what they catch.
You understand? And I know it seems like I'm going in on women. I'm not trying to bash women. I'm trying to protect my fucking brothers out there who are ignorant to the fact. Who was, see, with women it's different. Men, no father encouraged his daughter to be a hoe. No father encouraged his daughter to do drugs. You understand? He may overlook it once a daughter gets to a certain age and say he's not in her life. He's not, you know, he was maybe like a deadbeat. Some things as a dad may be too late for him to correct. But as far as she's growing up in his household, no. But a mother, and I'm not talking about my mom personally, but I'm just saying most mothers, especially in the black community, will encourage their son to date a hoe, to overlook that. You know, don't worry. So what, she got kids. You know, so what, they not, you're still enough. You be a gentleman. You be a good man. You don't worry about it. That's what men are taught. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference. With a woman is different. If a man has a past of crime, okay? If he went to prison and stuff like that, as we all know in the black community, that's a plus for a woman. You understand? You her trophy. Still in all, guess what? That was time. You did the crime, you did the time. You served your time. So your punishment was already paid for. You understand? If you was on drugs and you cleaned yourself up, you're in good shape, you know, it doesn't show on the physical. Yeah, you may be going through a little bit of things, you know, somewhat mentally, you know, here and there, but at the end of the day, as far as your outer appearance, you're not on drugs no more. You don't have that reputation. Maybe you're not living in a different environment and shit like that. But at the end of the day, just know that no matter what's going on with you, unlike a man, a woman can just up and leave. If she hears something about you she don't like, if you do, she can just up and leave and no questions will be asked. That's it. She could just say, well, I'm not happy. And she will be respected. As a man, you can't just up and leave. You can. I'm telling you as a man, I am telling you. You understand? I don't care if you're married, whether it's through fucking divorce or just anything. You can up and leave a woman, but America's not going to tell you that. You know what I'm saying? That's why they created all this shit. Child support, alimony, back pay. You know what I'm saying? Mental, spousal abuse support and all this other shit. So with a man, it's not that easy to just walk away from something that he don't like about a woman. You know, I used to say it had to be, you know, through marriage. Like before a man married a woman, you know, you had to see what this was. But at the end of the day, bro, as the world is getting more and more fucked up in the process of when you first meeting her. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about what can a woman give you that she has not given to any other man. I'm not talking about something she can buy you. I'm talking about something that she came into this world with. Something that's inside of her that she can give to you, she has not given to no other man. No other man can walk around and say, oh yeah, I got that from her. Oh yeah, I got. What is one thing? If it should be something. I tell it to all men, it should be something. But if you cannot think of she's completely relevant to you, baby, I don't care. Any man who dates a woman for his money is a fucking bum. We all know that. Any woman, bro, if she cannot give you something that she was born on this, I don't give a fuck what her age is. Do you understand? I can care less how old she is. It is always something. What is something she can do to you, she can give to you that no other man, like just personally for you, this is yours, to where she's blessing you. It's like, it's when a woman gives a man a child, whether they're in a relationship or whether they're in love or not, you know what I'm saying? Whether they're together or not, that is still a blessing. That is a life. That is something from God she gave to you. She could have 100 million fucking kids, but still in all, that's your kid. Now, women want to ask the question, well, what's something, what's something that a man can give a woman he can give no other woman? First of all, let's be real about it. Number one, as we already know, people, protection, okay? Well, he could protect anybody. Well, is he with anybody at the moment? Okay? When he's with you, he's with you. So if anything happened to you, you got some niggas looking for you, you done fucking around and stole something from somebody, and they after your ass, or you involved with some type of drama, guess what? His life is on the line with you. He's not with no other woman at the moment. So if niggas roll up on you and start shooting, or try to jump you, or beat your ass, or hurt you, or rape you, or kidnap you, whatever like that, that man's life is in danger. He's not around his mom. He's not around his sister. He's not around his female associate. He's not around his side bitch. No hoes and no female. He's around you. So the minute, that's one thing. If he dies that was something he gave to you, he couldn't give to no other woman. You understand? When at his funeral, if you decide to go, although he died behind your funk ass, you understand? And his mother is crying, his sister, his daughters, his siblings, his friends, people who really did love him. Here you are, you don't even share the same bloodline as him. You understand? You just some bitch he was fucking with, some hoe he was dealing with, ignorantly, stupidly. So the minute he dies, in your honor, he couldn't give that. He's not alive. You know what I'm saying? He gets beat down or whatever. He winds up in a hospital. He couldn't do that. That happened to him because of you. So that was something he gave you. He didn't give to no other woman. No matter how many people he protected. No matter how many people he shot, killed, or murdered. You understand? No matter about his reputation in the streets. No matter his reputation of being in prison. No matter how big and bad he is. He died in your honor. So that's one thing that a man can give you that he can't give to nobody else. And last but not least, guys, I mean, it's not last one. I'm sure it's more than I can think of. I just don't have time to. But thing is that, first of all, dude, let me ask y'all a question. For all y'all niggas that's in relationships and that's married and shit like that pay your woman bills, ain't nothing wrong with that. Because as a man, if that's your woman, that's what you're supposed to do. But guys, let me ask you a question. You paying bills for another woman. Do you pay bills for the most important woman in this world? Are you paying bills for the woman who brought you in this world? Are you paying bills for the woman who is the reason that you are the man who are more than likely is the reason that you are the man that you are today, that all these women admire? To this day, as a man, do you still pay bills for your mama? And I'm not saying if you don't, nothing is wrong. I'm just saying this goes with women asking, well, what's something you don't do? I'm just, to me, if a man is paying bills for a woman, just any bills at the end of the day, and he's not doing it for his mom, more than likely, that is, hello, you getting something that his mother don't have. You understand? I'm sure his mother could use some help. I'm sure his mother is up there in age. As he's aging, as life goes on, you understand? Does his mother still have to work? Does his mother have new furniture? Did he go back to his mom's house as a kid? Us as being men, we done always broke something in our mama's house. We done always fucked something up. You know what I'm saying? Whether it happened when we was a kid, a teenager, a grown adult, doesn't matter. But has he went back and replaced any of it? Has he just basically went back? Does he go back to his mama every month and put groceries in his mama's house? Does he go back to his mama's house for just the spur of moment and just put new furniture in that bitch, new TV, new couch, new bedroom? You understand? He's doing all that for you though. So just remember that. Whether he have a side bitch or whatever, it doesn't fucking matter. If a man is paying your bills, that is your bills. If you are living under his household and this man is using his finances to do things that make you fucking happy, he is not doing that for every woman. You understand? He might stop and get a fucking prostitute. He might go to the strip club and spend a couple of ones on the strip and shit like that. He might fuck around with some little side bitch, you know, buy her something to eat, might put gas in her car to go see him and shit like that. But who is he fucking taking care of? Okay, he don't take care of his own mom, but he taking care of your funk ass. You didn't bring him in this world. Y'all don't share the same bloodline. You understand? You didn't raise him. You didn't make him the fucking man he is today. So those two things. So if a woman want to ask, what is it, something that a man could do? What is something a man could give you that he ain't getting? This dick, bitch. Okay, and as always, people, I'm going to say this and I'm going to close. I'm going to close it with this. Guys, listen. Ladies, listen. Guys and ladies, listen. The only type of man in this world who sounds stupid or just dumb. Well, you know what? No. Scratch that out. I'm sorry. The only kind of man to where him is not stupid. It's not any woman, like I say, guys, that you deal with, whether you're just dating or whatever you cool with. Now, yes, if she's just a friend, she's just a homie, okay, then yeah, that's kind of not your place. I mean, but if she's see, this is the most fucked up thing about society. Women can ask a man anything. Women can ask him, whether we want to answer it or not, but a woman can ask a man anything, anywhere, any place, anytime, okay? And it's like, we're never offended. You know what I'm saying? A woman could ask, well, how big your dick is? Well, how many hoes you fuck? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And us as men, me myself, yeah, I do get offended because I don't like just any woman just asking me some stupid shit like that just because she's a fucking woman. No, I don't like that. But the only kind of man who should be looked upon or frowned upon or looked at side-eyed, who acts as a woman, her body count or her sexual history is a trick. Is a woman to whereas if she's a prostitute, he's a trick. Is a woman to whereas he's in a strip club and she's a stripper and he's tipping her. Is a woman who's an escort and has a man as her client. That is the only man to whereas if he asks is like, what does it matter? Why? Because the minute he puts money in your hand, he should know you a hoe. Period. Unlike a man you're dating, unlike a man who you're in a relationship with, unlike a man who you want to take care of you, unlike a man you want to have kids with, unlike a man who you want to fucking wife you and marry you, you understand? Who you want to sign all his rights over to you, whether you're loyal to him or not. That is the only kind of man in this world who asks a woman something like that, her body counter, how many men she slept with, and it should just be like, huh? Like for real. What? Because the minute he puts money in your hand and you give him sex, the minute he gives you money in exchange for sex, he should know you a hoe. He should know there's nothing special about him. He should know there's nothing special about you. He should already know he's just another number. He's just you just a doorknob and it's his turn. That's it. That is the only kind of man who questions you about that. And you should look like, what the fuck? Give me your money first, but get the fuck out my face. That's it. Okay? If he don't, he's pathetic. If he's coming around a hoe or just any type of environment where there's whole culture and looking for love or looking for a lady or a wife or someone to date, he's fucking pathetic. You ought to rob that nigga. As far as a man, this is why I laugh my ass off when I hear women say, oh, I want a man to make love to my brain. I want a man to just get inside of my brain and get to know my brain because it's just, it's just something about a man that just want to get to know me just through conversation. And ladies, shut the fuck up. All of y'all, shut the fuck up because that is a lie. You want that from a man after he done dicked you down, after you want that from a man that you are sexually attracted to. You understand? Women have no questions coming from a man that they are sexually. So just know that, guys, okay? No matter what kind of question it is, whether it's disrespectful or not, if she's sexually attracted to you, then she doesn't have a question. If she have a problem with you asking her anything and y'all supposed to be dating, y'all supposed to be getting to know each other, I don't give a fuck what it is. You understand? That's why before I agree to go out with a female in public, baby, you're going to give me a whole biography on your life over this phone. Like I'm talking about the minute she give me her number, I give her mine and we talking on the phone. No, I need to know what the fuck you are before I step in public with you. Before I fucking sit down, before I even think about having money to bring you any fucking where. Bitch, I don't care if it's to the fucking liquor store to get a shot of fucking EJ. I don't care what it is. I don't care if I'm buying you a cigarette. I don't care if I'm buying you a fucking 5-star dinner, whether I'm taking you on a trip, and definitely most of all, if I'm taking you to meet my damn mama. You understand? I don't care what it is. I need to know what the fuck you are. I need to know if I have a high potential chance of catching fucking HIV and AIDS. I need to know if I can walk out there with you in public and 100 fucking every man that passes ain't gonna laugh at me. You know what I'm saying? All of my partners and my friends, people who have respect for me, ain't gonna be coming up to me talking about, bruh, you know what that is? A dog, son. Bruh, you know that girl is a dude. That's such and such a man. Old boy and them had her behind the bleachers in high school. Man, she used to stay jumping out of car with this nigga and that nigga. Oh man, she used to be in the club, VIP section, sucking this nigga, doing all this, popping bottles with this. That us as men. So that's why it's important, bitches, ladies, hoes, sluts, tramps, cunts. You understand? I'm not calling all y'all that, but for those y'all who fall in that category who ask them stupid ass, that's why. Period. So don't ask that dumbass question no more. What does it matter? What does when a woman asks you that, that's like her saying, what does your life matter? Fellas, look, don't even front, bro. Don't even cap. Y'all niggas know each and every any nigga looking at this video, you've been there. You don't agree to take some woman out on a goddamn date, some girl, whoever, from a minor to a young adult to a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? You have taken some woman out without getting to know her by phone. You know what I'm saying? You done took her to some 5-star restaurant on the first date. You done took her to some concert. You done took her somewhere very, very special and expensive to try and impress her. And the minute that bitch start, not necessarily the minute, but as y'all are talking or as you're around her, you start to see certain things. You start to see her on that first date. You start to see her be a little bit too friendly with some guys, over complimenting some guys, having reckless eyeballing towards some guy, paying attention to certain things that she's not supposed to be paying attention to, worrying about certain things she's not supposed to be worried about. You've been out with her and by phone, she's different, but in the public, she's wild. You out with her on y'all first date, and y'all run into some of her friends, some of her co-workers, and on the phone with you, she's all polite and nice. Oh, I don't know. I think about, oh my, well, what do you want to do? And all of a sudden, she run into her friends or her family members, her cousins, or some male friends. And it's like, oh, what's the, girl, you, oh my God, you fucking, I didn't know. And you like, what the fuck? This is not what I signed up for. She's somebody totally different. Most of all, you have been out somewhere that you decided to take a woman somewhere expensive because you thought she was special, and you've asked her a question that really wasn't offensive, really wasn't derogatory. But you as a man, you were just curious because, hey, I'm spending money on you. Hey, I'm around you. So if women want to know why we ask this question, that's why. Because we're around you and we fucking spending money on your ass. And most of all, we're protecting you, bitch. But at the end of the day, you have asked her that. And she has given you some type of little snobby, type of little snotty ass attitude, some type of little bitchy attitude like, why would you, well, I don't, this is like everything went left the whole date. And it's like, nah, she's just kind of ready to leave. Or it's like, well, you know, you could take me home. Or, well, you know, I got some, well, you know, I got to get up early. I can't really go out this. That's because she was never attracted to you, period. You understand? But as a man, you've, as that date ended, you thought to yourself, man, I would have saved myself a lot of money, time, energy, and frustration if I would have just got to know this bitch by phone. If I'd have just got to know her before even making that fucking move. We've all been there, man. Ain't no reason to be ashamed of it, homie. Ain't no reason to be ashamed, but ain't no reason to be proud of that shit neither. Just don't let it happen again. You know what? I was saying, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna close, but you know what? This is just some food for thought shit. Check this out, guys. This is a real food for thought question here. Watch this. I'm bringing this up because it was a lot of backlash about the last video I did as far as black dick inside of Hispanic pussy. You know what I'm saying? I was, listen, I wasn't trying to disrespect no other race, man. I just wanted to make it controversial for y'all to pay attention to. But real shit though, this is a question that kind of adds to this, okay? Let me ask you a question. Black men, you ever notice this? You ever notice when a white woman, a white girl, whoever, okay? Just white female, starts dating outside her race. She starts sleeping with black men. Okay, and it's just a pattern. She's just mostly with black men. That's all she dates. Okay, Hispanic female start dating black men, sleeping with black men, fucking around with black men. Asian women, which you're not gonna see very much of, but start dating black men, fucking around with black men and shit like that. Let me ask you a question. When these women are done dealing with black men, are just being pumped and dumped and ran through from the black community, okay, fucking with all these black men, do you ever see these women publicly return back to their community and say, well, I mean, well, what kind of man, what real white man would not want a white woman with a bust open pussy from dating all those big dick niggers? Do you ever hear Hispanics say, oh my God, Chico, I do not understand. What type of real fucking Chicano, real vato, what real fucking essay would not want the Mexican pussy that has been fucking ruined and demised by the black dick? You're not the real fucking man. You ever hear a fucking Asian woman say, oh God, I do not realize what they problem. What did they problem? Why do you not want the fucking Asian pussy that the black man has dominated for years? This pussy is good. This is good pussy. Why do you not want her? No, fuck no. You understand? Those women are, whenever a woman does that, whenever a woman has been ran through by the black community, you understand? And I'm not trying to sound rude. This is real. She knows that she is trash in her fucking community. You understand? Don't no fucking white man want no white woman that even had a black man talk to her ass or touch her ass. You understand? Don't no Mexican man want no fucking Hispanic woman that have been ran through by a bunch of niggas. No matter how many black friends he have, no matter if he's in a fucking gang with a bunch of brothers or he'd have been in prison with a bunch of brothers. Fuck no. Hell no. You understand? To the Hispanic culture, you're not considered Hispanic no more. You're not considered dead ass shit, and they won't let you know it. To the Hispanic, that's why I told y'all, Mexicans, Hispanics, they are that ethnic group is passionate. You understand? That is a passionate, loyal ethnic group. You understand? When Hispanic women start fucking with black men, their people do not consider them Hispanic no more. You understand? Yeah, of course, her biologically she is, but I'm talking about as far as her being like a real mamacita in their community. Fuck no, she is trash. And to the Oriental community, which barely happens, Orientals, they take it to a whole nother. With Orientals, if you do drugs, man, let me tell you something. So when I was homeless, when I came out here to California, it was 3 Asian dudes who I was cool with. And these niggas was younger than me. These motherfuckers like in their early 20s. And I tell these motherfuckers, bro, y'all Asian, y'all smart. Why y'all motherfuckers ain't in college? Well, because, you know, my family don't want to fuck with me, so I don't have money to go to school. When Asians, they take drugs as a huge disrespect. They see that as the white man, because that's what the fuck it is, and I respect Orientals for that. That's the white man disease. But when their kids do drugs, that's it. Don't you come back. You are not allowed here. Don't you come back to this house no more. Don't you come back to this house no more.
Don't you come back to this house no more.
That's dead ass serious. So why is it, after saying all that, why is it that black women get that fucking pass? Why is it that black women can go out there and fuck all these fucking dudes, man, no matter their ethnic group? Now, at the end of the day, let me tell you something, truthfully, honestly. As black men, if a black woman dated, not if she was a hoe, but if a black woman dated a non-black man, if she dated a white boy, a fucking Mexican, a fucking Asian, as long as she wasn't a hoe, as the black community, as black men, we don't give a fuck. Because guess what? You can never out-dominate a black man when it comes to a woman. It comes to a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Hispanics, they have that loyalty. You understand? But as far as domination, I don't give a fuck what any non-black man say. Fuck you. Challenge us, bitch. You know, when it comes to that pussy, black, unless she's a hoe, she done slept with over a gazillion trillion white men, Hispanic men, Asian, okay, that's different. But if she just dated just one white boy or just one Hispanic one, nah, fam. You ain't dominated nothing over no fucking black man, homie. You understand? She was just upset and needed to find herself as a black woman. You understand? So the bitch she came to her right mind and came back to her roots. You hear me? But at the end of the day, though, man, Rizzo the hero, I'm not gonna hold y'all. You understand? Don't let no fucking woman play with you, bro. Talking about what does her body count matter? What is her sexual? Because your fucking life matters. Your reputation matters. You understand? Your present and your future fucking matters. Rizzo the hero, man. Later. Peace. Biatch!